Hi guys, so let's talk about Supernatural Season 12, Episode 2, Mamma Mia. First of all, I really liked this episode. It was so amazing. We got this episode as the second episode of this season. It had a lot of great elements without bringing a new monster, and it brought a lot to the plotline. First things first, I have to say, Dean talking with Cass about how he feels that it's awkward with his mother. That was so amazing. Like, Dean trusting Cass that much and actually asking for help. That was really sweet. And it was so funny when Cass said to Dean that he should stop making things complicated. And Dean does that because that is how Dean is. He doesn't like confrontation, he doesn't like chick flicks, so he doesn't talk about his emotions. And I think the funny part about this episode was that we realized how much Mary and Dean actually are alike. Because like, I saw so many similarities between these two characters, and that was amazing. And Rowena, I was so happy we got to see Rowena again. And she was a total badass with her witchy stuff, like always. And it was so funny when she was like, "This ain't no Google Maps." That was like really funny. I always thought Rowena was funny, and she still is. And talking about Rowena, we have to talk about Crowley. I think Crowley, he pops up there, here and there, but he's not such an important character anymore, I feel like. And that's kind of sad because I like Crowley. And then we have to talk about Lucy. I call Lucifer Lucy because I don't like Lucy at this moment. Because I feel so sorry for Vincent. I mean, his wife died and now he was like, yeah, I want to be with my wife again. Okay, I just have to say yes. Okay, of course I will say yes. He's a sad old drunk and now he's possessed by the devil himself. That must be an experience. But I feel like Vincent will be a good Lucifer. I think I like this look. So we'll see what happens. And I'm happy that Lucy decided that he would spare Rowena and make her a prison, because I don't want Rowena dead. I think Rowena brings a lot of interesting perspectives into the show, so that will be interesting. And yeah, I have a list of things I need to talk about. Supernatural is so important to me, I have to write down after the episode what I want to talk about. But seriously, I was so happy when Sammy got out from the place, but I was so confused in the beginning when Sammy and Tony had this thing going on. I was so convinced it was a dream. I was glad it was a spell or something, because Sam and Tony, nah, I don't see it. And talking about relationships, we have to appreciate how much Dean's and Castiel's relationship has developed, because when they got to the farm and that eye game between Dean and Cass, Dean didn't say anything, but Cass knew instantly that Dean wanted him to say to Mary that he needed help, that Mary would stay with him there outside. And that was amazing. That kind of friendship is something that people don't usually have, and that I'm happy about. But talking about that, I'm actually a bit disappointed in the Supernatural writers, because we never see Cass in the bunker in the end. Even in this episode, we saw Sam and Dean and Mary bonding there, but we didn't get to see Cass. Cass is family, he's supposed to be there. Like, where else would he be? But talking about the ending in the bunker, I thought it was really amazing how they actually made it feel like the family again. Like, yeah, Dean eating pie, being crazy, and Sam was like, It was a funny moment, but I think like Cass should have been a part of that. If not like in that moment, she would have been a part after that. Because after that we got to see Sam with Mary and they hugged, and that was so amazing and emotional, and I think that was something we needed. But I think we still need to see Cass being a part of the family more. because Cass is still not a part of the family as he should be, because he is a part of the family, and that is so frustrating. But yeah, at the ending we saw that somebody was sent to go after Sam and Dean. We don't know who it is. I want to know who that person is with the awesome tattoo at her hand. Yeah, what else? Let me see. Yes. Yeah, but this was actually a really solid, good episode. I liked it a lot. I wouldn't give it 5 stars out of 5. I would rate this maybe 3.5 or 4 out of 5. It was a good episode, but I'm still so pissed that they didn't include Cass as much as they should. Even though we got to see Dean and Cass talking on the phone, and that was cute because he's family. But yeah, that's all I have to say about this episode. And I really don't like the British hunters. I don't believe they're up to no good. So I think that Sam and Dean made a good call when they decided that they're not gonna accept the peace offering. But yeah, I will see you guys next week. Hopefully next week's episode will be amazing because the promo looks so good. Stay awesome, Gotham, and as always, Supernatural, stay awesome.